Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Helena's Tarot. We're going to do another pick a card reading today. We're going to see who is missing you and or thinking of you. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards in this spread today. We have pile number 1 all the way to the left, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If any of these messages resonate with you or you like this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. And yeah, we're going to get right into this reading, so let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a spread today for who is missing and or thinking of you right now in this moment. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards in this spread. I'm going to start with each individual card. We're going to see who is missing you and or thinking of you for the first card. Like, what is their energy? What could be their characteristics? If I pull any zodiac signs out, I can also tell you possibly their zodiac sign as well. Second card is going to be what is their current energy right now. Third card, how are they feeling in this moment? The fourth card is what do they want? And the final card will be the outcome of this situation. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by pulling the first card. Who is missing and or thinking of pile number 1 right now, Spirit? Can you tell me who is missing and or thinking of pile number 1 right now, please? And thank you. Let's see. Oh, that card flew out. All right, so right off the bat, this isn't a bad card. 2 of Cups. This person could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So far, it seems like it's somebody who, if you're already in a relationship with this person, they feel very established and pretty much at harmony with you right now. They feel very comfortable with you. Hopefully, you guys feel very compatible with one another. Yeah, so far this is a pretty good card. Now, if you're not already dating this person, if you're talking to somebody or crushing on somebody, this is definitely a good card to get as well. I feel like this person definitely has some kind of feelings for you. Even if it's just friendly feelings at the moment. If this is a new relationship, then so far I'm seeing that this person definitely feels very comfortable with you. They probably, as you can see in this card, it's, let me make sure my camera's focused on it. Sorry. Anyway, as you can see in this card, these 2 people, well, in this card they're cats obviously, but these 2 individuals feel very comfortable with one another. They're leaning up against each other. They're having a romantic ride. They have their little cups in their hand, whatever you want to call that, maybe champagne or wine. It's possible that you could have drank champagne with this person or wine, or you guys could have went out for drinks recently or sometime in the past. Definitely is an indicator of having like some drinks with somebody. And even if you don't drink still. But so far this person, the person missing you or thinking about you definitely has some harmonious feelings towards you, which is really good. I'm going to pull another card to see what else can you tell me about pile number 1's person's energy. Who is missing and they're thinking of pile number 1? What else can you tell me about this person's spirit, please? And thank you. Awesome. Knight of Wands. So this person could also have fire in their chart, or I'm so sorry. There we go. Just a quick little message. I plan on having a better setup in the future. I've said this in my last video, but right now the iPhone stand that I have, it doesn't allow me to flip it overhead. So that's what I would like to do in the future. One of those fancy things where you have better lighting and stuff too. But right now my iPhone stand is pretty much leaning against my chair. Anyway, I don't want to be too chatty, but I just wanted to let you know that in the future, I plan on having a more professional setup. Anyway, getting back to the reading. So this person could definitely have fire in their chart, or you may have fire in your chart. Aries, Leo, or Sag could be one of their heavy placements or one of your heavy placements as well. With the Knight of Wands coming out, this person could definitely be very ambitious, very ambitious and adventurous as well. They may be a bit of a risk taker. As you can see in this card, he's like jumping over these cliffs here, getting to the other side. So this also gives me the message that somebody soon, the person missing you or thinking of you, they may be rushing in soon, because as you can see on this card, he's literally like rushing to get to the other side. It's like he's on a journey, he's on a mission right now. Gives me very serious energy here. So far, this is, obviously I have more cards that I'm going to pull out, but so far this reading is looking really good in terms of who they are as a person. It looks like you have somebody that's very passionate about you. They may be rushing towards you soon, and they also feel very harmonious either with you or about you. Like when they think of you, they could feel like the two people in this picture, they could feel all lovey-dovey. They probably want to like hold you and cuddle with you. But they're also very passionate as well. So this is kind of giving me a balance of masculine and feminine energy, which I like a lot. So maybe this person, like I said, they could have a heavy fire and water in their chart. Maybe this person may be a little balanced. You can let me know. I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to see what is their current energy right now. Also, I'm just going to make sure. Sorry for moving the cards so much. I want to make sure I have room for them, because this is going to, I am eventually going to have a lot of cards on this table here. And once again, I apologize for the setup at the moment. I do plan on having a more professional viewing in the future of the cards. So bear with me here. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about pile number one's person's current energy? For who is thinking and or missing pile number one, what is their current energy right now? Let's see. All right. Another wand energy, Page of Wands. So yeah, this person is definitely, their current energy right now, I don't know if you guys are speaking at the moment or if you're in no contact. If this is a no contact situation, then this person could definitely be feeling very hopeful at the very least in terms of their connection with you. Maybe the thought of reaching back out to you, if this is no contact, this person could definitely feel very hopeful or maybe even excited about reaching back out to you. Now, I don't know if you want to hear from this person or not. If you already have a certain person in mind, obviously, I don't know your situation. I don't know how you're feeling about this person. But I can tell you that I feel like if they plan on reaching out to you, you can probably expect a very either passionate message, or you can expect somebody to definitely be very enthusiastic about you guys reconnecting. Now, if you are already in contact with this person and you guys have some sort of relationship, whether you're together or in a talking phase, then right now this person's current energy is definitely feeling very optimistic at the very least. They're definitely feeling, honestly, their current energy, also from literally what I'm seeing in this card right here, I'll pull it up closer. He's literally in the clouds, so this person's current energy, they could maybe be feeling like they're in the clouds. Like, as cliche as it sounds, they could be feeling like they're on cloud 9 right now. Whether this is about you or maybe just the way things are going in their life. I'm not really getting any pentacle energy right now, so I'm not picking up any kind of work or no money or finance right now, but I don't know. If it is about money or finance, in terms of this person, like, I don't know, maybe they got a recent raise or promotion and they're feeling good, but either way, their current energy is looking very positive. It looks like they're literally in the clouds, could possibly be feeling like they're on cloud nine right now, whether that's could be about you, maybe you make this person feel really good, or it could just be other positive aspects of their life right now. Like I said, maybe things are just really going in their favor. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to pull another card. Sorry about that. Somebody texted me and I had to get the message off my phone screen because I don't like interruptions during the readings. I should probably just turn, I mean, it depends because sometimes the texts I get may be important, but I want to just turn off my notifications so the banner doesn't come up. It's just a little bit distracting, but anyway, also back to what I said earlier about how this person may be rushing in towards you. This is also, this card right here, the Page of Wands, is also about a message as well. So this person, I have a high feeling that if you're not in contact with this certain person, I really think they're going to be reaching out to you soon and they have a message for you. Or if it is somebody that's already in your life, your current energy, I feel like this person is going to be sharing really good news with you. Like I said, maybe they found out something really positive about some aspect of their life, and they may be sharing that with you soon. I hope the cards still stay positive because right now this is a really good reading so far in terms of who's missing you or thinking of you. I've been doing the same spread for myself a few days ago, and unfortunately mine did not look this good. So I hope, hopefully we can stay on the right track here. All right, I'm going to pull another card in terms of their current energy. What could this person, for pile number one, what could this person possibly have a message about and they're feeling very excited about in this moment? Let's see. Nine of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like this does have to do with the job for sure. If this person was in a tricky financial situation recently, whether they lost a job or maybe they got their hours cut, if they're a business owner, maybe they've lost clients or things have just been really slow right now in the financial world. Usually the month of January, every retail job I've had, I swear January is just like the slowest month ever, whether it's dealing with clients, people maybe not making as many appointments or bookings or whatever it is that you do, or maybe not buying products, even if you just work in retail or pretty much, it obviously depends, but I always found January was a very slow month in like pretty much almost all aspects of life, but especially work. But anyway, if this person had any kind of financial loss, if they didn't lose a job, like I said, maybe they lost clients or they lost hours, or maybe they were expecting a raise or a promotion and it just didn't really work out the way that they wanted it to. This person could be receiving really good news about some kind of financial opportunity, and they might be sharing that with you soon. Or if, I hope this hasn't happened. I hope nobody is in this situation, but maybe I hope somebody didn't like steal money from them and maybe they have to try to revive their finances back. But overall, even with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it seems like if somebody had any kind of loss financially, it seems like they're definitely going to be coming out of that soon. Excuse me. And they may want to reach out to you about that. They may be super excited to share their new ideas or goals, or maybe some kind of job opportunity that may have been offered to them recently. Let's see. All we could do is fighting this. Yeah, definitely somebody coming out of some sort of financial situation, possibly a tricky financial situation. All right, so next, for pile number one, Spirit, pile number one, how are they feeling in this moment? How is this person feeling about my pile number ones in this very moment? Please and thank you, Spirit. How is this person thinking, or I'm sorry, The person missing and they're thinking of pile number 1. How are they feeling right now in this moment, Spirit? Can you tell me, how is this person feeling about my pile number 1s? Please and thank you. More cup energy. Wow. I can't help but feel like this person definitely has to have, yes, like I mentioned, fire, but I feel like this person, I really like so far how I'm getting a very balanced masculine and feminine energy. This person, how they're feeling about you right now in this moment, 6 of Cups, they're feeling very nostalgic about you. So now that I draw this card, I'm kind of picking up that you may not be in contact with this person. Obviously, everybody's situation will be different and everybody is going to have different timelines. But now that I pull the 6 of Cups, I'm picking up that this is probably somebody that's really reminiscing on you. They're reminiscing on the memories you had. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, it's possible that you and this person could have went out for drinks together, or maybe you guys had drinks at one of your homes. Like, it looks like a glass of what could be wine or champagne in this picture. And like I said, even if you don't drink, somebody who may have been in your home, or you could have been in their home, somebody's really reminiscing on you right now. Somebody's thinking of all the good memories you had, even if it's a new person. And like, let's just say you only hung out with this person or went on just a couple of dates, whoever this is, regardless of how long you've known this person. Excuse me, I'm going to turn this light back on. Sorry about that. Regardless of how long that you've known this person, I'm really picking up on this person is reminiscing of you. So whoever this is, so far, pile number 1, it seems like they're pretty hooked on you, to say the least. But this is such a good reading. Every now and then I do this reading for myself, who's missing me or thinking about me. And unfortunately, I get some crazy people coming up in my readings, at least in terms of romance or even friends or platonic. Yeah. I've been pulling some crazy energy in people, but now that I'm doing this reading for somebody else, it makes me really happy that there's some positive energy here. All right, I'm going to pull another card under the 6 of Cups. How is this person feeling about my pile number 1s in this moment, Spirit? What else can you tell me about their feelings? For pile number 1, how are they feeling in this moment under the 6 of Cups? King of Wands. Another fire. Wow, that's crazy. We have... Oh. I thought we had 3 cups for a second, but we only have 2. So far, wands are dominating the energy. So heavy Aries, Leo, and their Sagittarius energy so far, but still pretty feminine as well. With the King of Wands being here, then this person definitely felt like, I feel like at one point this person wanted to provide for you. This person may have been very protective of you at one point. They also could have been, I don't know if this person was a little bit jealous. Like if you went out with this person, even if they're a new person and you only went on a few dates, you may have noticed that this person was, maybe if somebody else was looking at you or kind of checking you out, you may have noticed that this person could have been very like, whether they, I don't want to say they were aggressive, but you could probably tell on this person's facial expressions that they did not like that. And if this is an older person, somebody that you've been with for a long time, then they could have definitely been very protective and or possessive of you. Maybe if this is somebody you're not in contact with, I'm also picking up that because they're feeling nostalgic about you, because they're thinking of the memories they had with you, it may have been because everybody's situation will be different, obviously, but this person, maybe their jealousy and their possessiveness could have affected the connection at one point. If they are a jealous person, 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's still all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but traditionally Scorpio rules the Six of Cups. So this person could also have Scorpio in their chart, whether they're sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or you could have that in your chart. But so far, I'm still dominantly picking up on fire energy. So let's see. I'm picking up also, as you can see in this picture, he is holding a flower after. It seems like he made this. He put a lot of hard work, even if it's really tiny. But this person could have also enjoyed either making you gifts or buying you gifts as well. So, yeah, I think this person was they could have been very generous towards you as well. Like I said, whether they spent money on you in any way, they liked buying you things, or they could be very crafty themselves. Maybe they made you something at one point. But honestly, I'm really loving this energy so far. You're the first pile, so I'm hoping the rest of the piles are this positive as well. All right, we're gonna get into what do they want. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about what does this person want with my pile number ones, please and thank you. Gonna get these cards shuffled here. Hopefully this is resonating with you so far, pile number one. Like I said, this could either be somebody you're currently in a relationship with or somebody you hopefully it wasn't a situationship, but hey, I'm not here to judge. Everybody's into their own thing, but I can't help but feel like this may be somebody you're not in communication with. If you are, I feel like you guys took a break or something, or there was some sort of disconnect with you guys. Because with the Six of Cups being here, if they're reminiscing on you, then that kind of gives me the energy that you guys may not be in contact. But of course, that's not going to be for everybody, so just take that as it resonates. Okay, pile number one. What does this person want with my pile number ones? Two of Swords reverse. So this is definitely, once again, I'm going to move these cards so you can see it. Two of Swords reverse. So that pretty much tells me that I think this person definitely wants to make a decision regarding the two of you. Usually the Two of Swords, I feel like whether it's upright or reverse, this is just how I interpret it. No matter how this card comes out, it definitely tells me something about a decision. I think this person, what they want right now is they want either you or them to make a decision on something. Now, whether that could be about coming back into contact if you're not in contact, or if you're in, let's say you're in a very casual relationship with this person, let's say you guys aren't official yet, or you guys maybe just started dating not too long ago, this person may want to make a decision on where is this relationship going to go? Are we going to take things to the next level? And that could be either making the relationship official if you guys have just been casually dating, or if you guys are already together, maybe making a decision on. Now, this is if this resonates with you in terms of this part, if you've been with this person for years and years, this person may even want to make a decision on marriage possibly, or wondering are we ever going to get married? Are we ever going to take this to the next level? And if it was a casual thing or is a casual thing, then this tells me that this person, they probably want some kind of clarity on where you guys stand right now, especially if you're not currently in contact with this person. If you guys have cut any kind of communications recently, then I think this person wants to make a decision, or they want to at least know where you guys stand in this relationship right now. Let's see. Yeah, definitely some sort of communication this person wants from you for sure. It seems like they want some kind of decision to be made. I don't really know what that's about. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but whether you guys are committed in any way, a decision about, you know, possibly the next stage of the relationship. But I don't know why I'm picking up an energy that this is not an old relationship. I don't know why I'm heavily picking up on, I think this is a newer relationship. I'm personally picking up that this is a relationship that you may have only been seeing this person for, I want to say no more than 6 months, with the 6 of Cups being here. I mean, shit, it could be 6 weeks, 6 months, maybe six. To me, 6 days is a little bit, that's wow. Can you imagine if only 6 days you've been with somebody and then they're already feeling this energy? I mean, hey, sometimes life works like that. Everybody's gonna have a different situation, but I'm definitely getting this is a newer person. You could have been with this person for probably about, like, I want to say maybe 6 months or less. Somewhere around 6 months you've been with this person. All right, I'm going to pull another card for what else do they want. For my pile number ones, what does this person want in regards of a decision being made or a choice? Excuse me. What else does this person want with my pile number ones? Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. 2 of Wands clarified. Yeah, this person definitely, if you guys aren't in communication right now, this person definitely wants to know where things stand. They want communication. That's what this person wants overall. They want communication from you, or take it as it resonates. This could maybe also be your energy, but right now I'm reading for another person, so I mean, you could also want communication, don't get me wrong, but this reading is definitely targeted for another person. So yeah, this person definitely wants communication and a decision to be made here. I have a feeling if this is a newer relationship, like I said, if you haven't been with this person for more than a year or even just a few months, I have a feeling you guys may or may not be, if you guys aren't in no contact, maybe you guys just have had some kind of break. Like maybe there's just not there probably hasn't been, I'm picking up at that there hasn't been as much communication between the two of you as there once was. So I don't know what happened here with you and this person, but from what I'm picking up in this reading, one, this person really misses you. They're reminiscing on you. They may be even thinking about like buying you a gift or making you something. If this person is really artistic or crafty, this person, like I said, they also could have spent some good amount of money on you at one point. Take it as it resonates. But this person definitely wants communication overall. Because with me drawing the 2 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Wands, this is 2 and 2. It could be like either 2 days you guys haven't spoken, maybe 2 weeks. Hopefully not a month, because obviously 2 and 2 together is 4. So hopefully you guys haven't gone like a whole 4 weeks without speaking to one another. Maybe like 4 days, that could be relevant as well. But withdrawing the 2, a sword and 2 of wands, 2 of swords and 2 of wands. I know the 2 of swords is reversed, but it still definitely represents communication and some kind of decision being made here. So yeah, now that I'm continuing this reading, I have a feeling that you and this person may or may not be in contact, but once again, only take it as it resonates. And when I say no contact, that could literally, everybody's situation will be different, but that could even just be like a couple of days. It could be hopefully not a couple of weeks, but everybody's timeline will be different. So just take the messages as they resonate. Finally, I'm going to pull your outcome and slowly wrap up the reading here. Overall, though, this is giving me a really sweet energy. I don't know who this person is. Obviously, you may disagree. You can let me know in the comments, but I'm personally picking up a really sweet energy. Somebody who you really made this person feel, either in the past or the present moment, you really made this person feel good, or they may just have some really good news they want to share with you. But if you guys aren't in contact right now, they may feel a little blockage there, like, man, I really want to share this news with my pile number ones. or I really want to be with my pile number one, but I have a feeling there may have been some kind of communication issues between the two of you, whether it's, like I said, 2 days, 2 weeks. I feel like I'm picking up that this is a newer person. I feel like you may have only been involved with this person for about 6 months, possibly 6 weeks too, but I want to say anywhere between 4 to 6 months. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. All right, I'm going to pull the outcome here. All right. What can you tell me about the outcome, Spirit, for my pile number one? What can you tell me about the outcome? Yeah, this is some pretty sweet energy, though. I mean, at least I'm not getting in this reading, I'm not getting that this person is a horrible person, so that is good. I mean, once again, you can let me know yourself, but I'd say the most negative thing I'm picking up so far is with all the wand energy I have here, this person definitely could have maybe been a little egotistical. It's possible they were also very jealous and they're possessive, because we have Six of Cups, which rules Scorpio, but also the water signs. But having that mixed together with a lot of wand energy, especially all these wands are upright, none of these wands are reversed. This person may have just been very egotistical at times and or just very jealous. Like if you guys went out together in public, maybe you could maybe feel the tension if somebody else were to even look at you, or hopefully not flirt with you, but this person, you could definitely feel if they were feeling a little bit irritated or feeling like threatened, I guess. Maybe this person has felt a little bit threatened at times, even if it was just all in their head. But yes, it'll take it as it resonates. Hopefully this is resonating with you so far. If not, feel free to listen to more than one pile, just to put that out there for you. Sometimes listening to more than one pile, those two messages can intertwine and resonate more. Just, I don't know, creating a bit more of a broader picture if you feel the need to listen to another pile as well. I just wanted to put that out there. All right, Spirit, what is the outcome of this situation for my pile number ones? What is the outcome? I'm going to have to move my cards one last time. Ooh, Empress in the reverse. Sorry, Gizmo, you're going to have to move a little bit. Yeah, with the Empress in the reverse for the outcome, like I said, I'm going to pull one last card underneath this, but there may be a little bit of self-neglect here, whether this is you or this person. I'm picking up a couple different messages. Number one, if this is somebody that you're still in contact with, that you are, like, you guys are not in a no contact situation, maybe having some fluffs here and there, whatever that could be about. But if you're still in contact with this person, I'm picking up on the energy that you or this person may have been neglecting yourselves to some extent. Maybe one of you was too focused on this relationship where you or they may have let your creative hobbies slide. You may have just stopped taking care of yourself as much. And what I mean by that is, like, what's a good example? Let's say you're really into skincare, which I feel like most people are nowadays. Obviously, I am too. But let's just say something as a simple skincare routine, like maybe there were some nights where you made this person feel like, take it as it resonates, but you made this person feel like, they could have just been really in their head, or they could have been so up in their feelings that maybe they just kind of lacked on their routine a little bit. They also, if they have any creative projects or creative ideas, maybe there was some stagnancy there because of this relationship. I'm just picking up on someone here, whether it's you or this person, somebody, this relationship at one point may have caused somebody to, how do I describe it? Pretty much neglect themselves, or they will be neglecting themselves. I'm sorry, for a brief second I forgot that this is the outcome. But I'm gonna leave that message anyway, since I already said that. But with this being in the outcome, either they already have or somebody will. There's going to be some self-neglection here, or there's going to be a block of creativity. I'm picking up this isn't going to be from you, though. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be this person. Like, now, another message I had is, if this is a no contact situation, then the outcome is this person is going to start neglecting themselves in their self-care, or they're going to start to have a lot of creative blocks if the two of you remain in no contact, or if they're just not going to get as much of a what's the word? I'm so sorry. I'm like losing my words here. This person could have definitely had a block in communication, because with me stuttering right now and struggling to get my words out, I'm heavily picking up on somebody that maybe they weren't the best with communication. I'm just going to throw that out there real fast, but the outcome is, whether you guys are going to be in contact or not, this person possibly is going to be neglecting themselves a little bit, whether they're just too focused on you, they're too obsessed with their relationship that they start to lose themselves, or if they're any kind of creative field, or if they like to do creative things. I think the effects of this connection, whether it's in a positive or negative way, they may struggle to articulate their creativity, or they may have some sort of creative block as well. If they're a writer, they may end up having writer's block. And I'm not going to say that's because of you necessarily. That could be literally anything. Like I said, I don't know this person, but that's just what I'm picking up right now. I'm going to draw the last card to clarify the Empress reverse. What can you tell me about the outcome? Spirit, please and thank you. What else can you tell me about the outcome for my pile number ones? Once again, thank you so much for being here, guys. These readings may be a little bit longer because I am doing a 5-card spread. So if you're still here and still listening, thank you so much for still being here. I appreciate you. All right, last card. Ten of Swords reverse. Well, the Ten of Swords reverse is definitely more positive than negative. Ten of Swords reverse is coming out of a tricky situation. It's about resilience. It's about learning from a bad experience and coming out of that stronger than ever. As cliche as that may sound, I'll show you the card. As you can see, it's in the reverse. Usually the Ten of Swords upright, it represents fear at the very least. It represents fear. Even if it's stuff that's coming towards you that you really want, it's all about fear. But with that being in the reverse, I have a feeling part of this outcome in your situation could possibly be somebody may finally display a message or communicate something that they've been wanting to. I know that might sound really basic, but earlier we got the Page of Wands, which is all about a message. Two of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Wands. All of those combined definitely represent communication and or messages, discussions, decisions to be made, overall a message here. So when I get this Ten of Swords in reverse as the outcome, this person may finally get off their chest, whatever that is. I don't know this person. It could be them confessing their feelings for you, or maybe they may be admitting to some jealousy and their possession in the past, if that's the situation. But somebody's coming out of fear. Somebody's coming out of fear here. And even though we have the Empress reverse there, I feel like the Ten of Swords in reverse as the outcome, that's pretty positive, because to me that speaks of resilience. So I feel like part of the outcome of this situation is either you or this person is going to feel very resilient. I know it's going to sound really cliche, but it's kind of like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if you and this person had any hiccups, whether it's big or small, I feel like the outcome here is you guys really are going to resolve it. And I'll be honest, whoever this person is, once again, I don't know this person, but from what I'm reading in the cards, I really feel like this person is a sweetheart deep down. They do have some flaws, like I said, maybe egotistical, jealous, possessive, you know, maybe they may be a little bit stubborn at times, but overall, this person is bringing a really sweet energy to me. So I can't tell you what to do or what not to do, but if you're in no contact with this person or taking a little break, possibly, from what I'm picking up on, I would personally maybe give them a chance or reach out to them. Or if they reach out to you, definitely expect some possible very passionate messages, whether it's about you or, like I said, a job opportunity, any kind of good news that they've received so far. Definitely be expecting some messages from this person. But overall, I'd say this was a good reading. Definitely a little bit better than some of the readings I've done for myself. I did the same reading for myself like maybe about a week ago now. And then I did another one like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I definitely got a lot more negative energy in my readings. So I think this is a good spread. Lastly, I'm going to read you the zodiac signs that I've had here. I already mentioned strong fire energy, so Aries, Leo, or Sag. This could be their heavy placements or your placements, possibly their top three. I also have Scorpio here as well, so either you or this person may have Scorpio heavy in the chart or somewhere in the chart. I also have Taurus here as well. So, yeah, pretty much heavy fire, fire, water, and earth energy I'm picking up. So take it as it resonates. But yeah, I'm getting strong Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, and their Taurus, which both of those signs both represent possessiveness in relationships. So that kind of clarifies to me that I think this person could have been very, very possessive, but just take it as it resonates. So anyway, thank you so much, pile number one, for being here. Once again, this reading was a little bit longer since I drew 5 cards, and I just really like to dive deep into readings. I'm really happy to do so as well. I can be so freaking nosy at times, so sometimes the more cards, the better, but I understand not everybody likes long readings. I personally love to listen to longer readings versus shorter ones. I mean, I'll listen to any reading if I need some clarification, but anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much, pal number one, for being here. I hope these messages resonated for you. If they did resonate, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number twos. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading here. We're going to see who is missing you and or thinking of you in this moment. What is their current energy? How are they feeling in this moment, whether it be about you or just their life right now? What do they want? And then the outcome. So let me shuffle these cards and let's get right into it. As you hear tarot readers say, if any of these messages resonate with you or you like this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow, for I am brand new to YouTube. So happy to be here with you. Let's see here. All right, I'm about to pull the first card out. Probably just going to go card by card to get started. All right, Spirit, what is this? Who is this person missing my pile number twos? Spirit, who is this person missing my pile number twos? Who is missing and or thinking of my pile number twos right now, Spirit? Please and thank you. Nine of Cups reversed. So this person, this could be somebody who was very generous with you in the past. They may also be a little bit wealthy or have a lot of resources as well. With it being cup energy, right off the bat, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So they could have water somewhere in their chart, or you may have that in your chart. So far, this person is giving me energy of somebody who they're feeling like they're not, how do I describe this? They feel like they're not feeling like life is very rewarding for them right now, whether that's this relationship doesn't feel rewarding to them, or maybe if they've been having some financial issues lately, they may feel like they're not really getting what they put out. Somebody who they may just be in a negative energy of feeling like they're not accumulating what they would like to. Now, once again, this could be pertaining to you and your relationship. I don't know if you guys are in no contact, or maybe you guys have taken a break in the recent times. I feel like this person, yeah, I feel like this person, I feel like they may not be willing, or they may not have the energy right now to put in the time and the effort into something. Whether, once again, this could be you, it could be your relationship, if this is any kind of job that they have, or financial situation. This is somebody who's just feeling like they're either not willing to put in the time or the effort, or somebody may not be doing that with them. Like I said, if this is a no contact situation, this may be somebody where you're not really pouring into this person at the moment, or vice versa, they may not be pouring into you. Let's see here. I don't know why. This is just a random message. This is very specific, but this cup right here pouring out, it kind of reminds me of beer for some reason. Maybe this person liked to drink beer a lot, or you like to drink beer, but just take that as it resonates. That's a very specific message for a certain individual out there. But yeah, I feel like this person is just feeling, in this moment, they could be somebody that feels or is just very lacking. I feel like they don't really have the determination right now to want to reach a goal or milestone that could maybe be pertaining to you. So this could be somebody that you may feel like either at the moment or in the recent past, somebody who is kind of they're not really nourishing your connection, or they're not really pouring as much into the connection as they once did. But just take that as it resonates. I'm going to pull another card for what else this person's energy could be about. What could their characteristics be? Possible zodiac signs. Spirit, can you please tell me, what else can you tell me about the person missing and or thinking of my pile number 2s right now? Their characteristics, their zodiac sign, any kind of messages you have for me, Spirit, for my pile number 2s. What else can you tell me about who is missing or thinking about my pile number 2s right now? Please and thank you. Okay. Ooh, the Hermit energy. Yeah, this is definitely, I feel like somebody who either in the recent past or in this very moment, they are kind of, I don't know why, I was about to say the word dissociating. I don't know if this person recently has like dissociated in front of you, or maybe you have dissociated, like somebody kind of just, like they're there physically, but they're not like communicate, they're not like, they're physically there, but you feel like they're not really like there. Somebody who may have been a little bit distracted, or maybe felt like they weren't really paying attention to you, or vice versa. But the real word I was looking for was somebody who's been distancing themselves lately. The Hermit energy is about somebody going within and trying to find answers. It's also about solitude. So far the energy that I'm picking up about this person is they definitely, either a situation in their life caused them to go into hermit mode and thus not want to pour into relationships or put effort into so-called things right now. It could even be, if this isn't about you, it could be really anything. Like, let's say this is somebody in your current life, it's not a no contact, it's just maybe somebody you know, if it was a recent job loss or financial loss, or even just somebody who's just not pouring into something or someone. Maybe they're not, if this is a friend, it's a friend who's very distant right now. They could be isolating. I think that's the word I meant to use earlier. Before I said dissociating, I meant to say the word isolating. Somebody who is isolating right now, they're isolating themselves from people possibly, and that's probably why they are, I don't want to say neglecting, but in a way, somebody who's just, they just don't have the energy or momentum at this moment to pour into either a relationship, a hobby, a passion, a job. Also, the Hermit is Virgo energy, so this person could either be a Virgo or have Virgo heavy in their chart, or you have Virgo in your chart. Let's see. Also, this could be very specific as well, but this person may like to go kayaking, as you can see in this picture. He's in a little boat here, so this person could either have a boat or own a boat, or they maybe like to go kayaking. So if you live somewhere where there's a lot of nature or rivers, and you know, you're able to do activities like that, either you or this person, maybe you went kayaking with this person, or this person may be known to like to do nature activities like kayaking, hiking, camping, stuff like that. But once again, that could be very specific, so just take that as it resonates. I'm going to see, what is this person's current energy? So this is showing up as who they are as a person, somebody who is isolated, not pouring into so-called things, whether that be a relationship, a job, hobbies, friendships. I don't want to say that this person is lazy, because I feel like if this person is lazy, if you've ever known this person to be lazy, or maybe recently they've been showing some kind of lazy behavior. I don't like to use the word lazy, especially, there may be a reason why they're feeling that way. So like I said, I think if they've lacked energy and motivation recently, I feel like it's because they may be feeling a little burnout, or they feel like they just have to go within, try to find themselves in some kind of way. So in this moment, this person could possibly be feeling a little bit lost. Now, I didn't go into how they're feeling in this moment. What I mean by that is, in terms of who this person is, if you know anybody in your life right now who is quote unquote lost, or feeling lost, or I mentioned the word dissociating earlier, so somebody who may look lost. Maybe this is a close friend that you've seen recently, and like I said, they may have been physically there with you, but because of certain things that they're going through, either mentally or in the external world, that, like I said, this person may have dissociated, or maybe like stared off into space at one point. You may have felt like they weren't really listening to you, whether that was intentional or just something that they're going through. But just take that as it resonates. Spirit, for my pile number 2s, what is this person's current energy? For my pile number 2s, what can you tell me about this person's current energy that they're exhibiting right now? The word exhilarating could be relevant. I said exhilarating instead of exhibiting, so that could mean something too. Exhilaration. Maybe this person needs some kind of exhilaration right now. All right, Spirit, what is this person's current energy for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. Ooh, the Tower. So I definitely feel like this person is going through some sort of transformation right off the bat. Pulling the Tower along with the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Hermit, I feel like this is definitely, I'm picking up on, this is somebody that you could be a little bit distant from at this moment. I have more cards to pull, but I don't really feel like this is because of you per se. I feel like I'm picking up an energy of somebody who may have lost something recently. I really hope that's not, I hope that's not a person. If so, my condolences, but Somebody may have lost something, whether it was their confidence, their motivation, their ambition. They could have lost a job or finances, or maybe they just lost maybe they lost passion for like some kind of creative project, but some kind of loss that somebody endured, and now they're really feeling like they need to go within. And with their current energy with the Tower card, definitely some sort of transformation they're going through right now. Either they want a transformation. I didn't pull cards for what do they want yet, so that'll be a little bit later, but the current energy is either possibly craving a transformation, or they actually are going through some sort of transformation. The Tower rules, or I shouldn't say rules, the Tower is associated with Scorpio and Aries. So you could also be, somebody could have Scorpio and or Aries somewhere in their chart as well. The Tower's planet is Mars, so somebody could also have a heavy Mars placement, or maybe somebody's chart ruler is Mars, so that would be an Aries rising or a Scorpio rising. If your chart is ruled by the planet Mars, then yes, they are either Scorpio rising or Aries rising, or you could be that, but just take it as it resonates. I'm going to pull another card to see what else we can get from this person's current energy, Spirit. What else can you tell me about pile number 2's person's current energy in this moment, clarifying this Tower? Why is this person feeling the Tower? Why is it? What kind of transformation could this person either be craving or going through, Spirit? Ooh, this is Judgment reversed. All right, so this is somebody who, their current energy, they may be blaming other people for their Tower moment, whatever that is. Like I said, if it's any kind of, well, I don't want to say any kind of loss, but if somebody has lost something or a situation, or lost control of something, whether that be you, the relationship, or something else in their life, I feel like this person is blaming other people. This person is not looking at themselves honestly. They're not looking at others honestly. This may be somebody who at one point liked to take shortcuts, once again with the Nine of Cups being in the reverse. So this person may have tried to take shortcuts in the past, or maybe you have known this person to want to take shortcuts, and that could have like hindered them from true success, or their true desire for a situation, whatever that is. I feel like this person is definitely blaming others for their Tower, meaning they're not taking accountability. Whoever this is, I'm picking up that this is somebody who did not want to take accountability, or in this very moment, they're not taking accountability for something, and they may be blaming you or other people in their life for this destructive behavior that they're experiencing, or this, whatever this transformation is. Now the Judgment is associated with Scorpio as well. So far, with the Nine of Cups being here, Cups is related to Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. The Tower is related to Aries and Scorpio, and now we have Judgment is associated with Scorpio. So heavy Scorpio in this energy so far. And also Virgo here with the Hermit, but so far Scorpio and or Pluto energy is dominating right now. So I feel like either you or this person has heavy Scorpio in their chart. I feel like this person could possibly be a Scorpio rising, but once again, take that as it resonates. That may be very specific for somebody. Also, you or this person, either both of you, I don't know if this would be a long distance relationship, but anyway, somebody could also live in the desert here. I'll pull this card up closer. To me, this takes place in a desert somewhere. So maybe you or this person are currently living in a desert, or somebody may have grown up in the desert. So I'm thinking like Arizona, New Mexico, Southern California, maybe Nevada. That could be very specific as well. All right, so we're going to see how are they feeling in this moment. Spirit, how is this person feeling about my pile number 2s in this very moment? How is this person feeling about my pile number 2, Spirit, please and thank you. Pile number 2, how is this person feeling? How is this person feeling in the moment for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you, spirits. Hopefully this is resonating with someone so far. It may not resonate with everybody, but even if it just resonated with only one person, even that would, that would make me pretty happy. All right, how is this person feeling in the moment for my pile number 2s? Ooh, the High Priestess. So that's more water energy. I feel like this person's intuition is on point. I'm going to clarify what that could possibly be about. But the positive thing is this person, if they're not taking accountability about something in some way, I feel like they are in tune with their intuition and their subconscious. It's somebody who may be feeling very spiritually guided in this moment. They may be feeling like, how do I describe this? I feel like this person, they may be listening to their inner subconscious and their spiritual messages or their inner subconscious. They may be listening to that more than other people. Take that as that resonates. Like, I don't know, let's say you tried to give this person advice at one point recently or in the past, and maybe it seemed like they kind of disregarded it, and instead they just wanted to listen to what they felt was right or what they felt was the right thing to do. The High Priestess is associated with Pisces energy, so this person could have Pisces in their chart, or you have that in your chart. As you can see in the card, this person is sitting in a tree and they're looking up at the sky and the stars. They're also in solitude, but it's in the High Priestess and being in solitude is a little bit different than the Hermit. I feel like both cards represent solitude to some extent. I feel like the Hermit more so represents solitude, but the High Priestess could also be associated with solitude as well. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person could definitely, at least in this, I don't know if this person is spiritual, but for how they're feeling in this moment, they could be feeling very spiritual. I feel like this person just wants to go within, and especially with the Hermit being here for who they could be as a person, I feel like this person is feeling like they want to listen to their inner guidance and intuition, somebody who wants to listen to their own subconscious versus maybe external factors. They want to listen to their own inner wisdom, their own inner guidance. They want to let their inner guidance lead them to situations rather than maybe taking practical advice or doing something external. This person, even if they're having a tower moment or they may be exhibiting some kind of chaotic behavior, whether you can feel that internally or externally. I feel like regardless, this person could be very empathetic, or they're feeling very empathetic in this moment as well. What else? I'm getting more water in this energy. Well, not this energy. This card has a body of water in it. I'm already picking up heavy water energy in the readings just based off of the Nine of Cups, the Scorpio energy, and this card represents, this card is associated with Pisces energy. So I feel like either you or this person definitely could have water as your big three, like your sun, moon, or rising, or their sun, moon, and or rising could possibly all be in water signs, but I'm getting heavy like water energy. Sorry, my light turned off. I'm going to turn that back on. Also, I'm going to fix my setup really fast so you can see the cards better. I'll be moving it around a little bit as I go through the reading. Let's see. All right, I'm about to pull another card to see what could they possibly be feeling spiritually guided towards. What could they, what is their, okay. All right. What else can you tell me about how this person is feeling in the moment for my pile number 2s? How else is this person feeling in the moment for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you, Spirit. How else is this person feeling for my pile number 2s? So far I'm getting they feel very, very spiritual at this moment. Like I said, I don't know if they're known to be a spiritual person or if they have been spiritual in the past, but definitely somebody who feels like going within at this moment. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So this person, I feel like this person may want to start a new business project or possibly seeking a new job or financial opportunity. They could be feeling spiritually guided to go towards something that they feel like would benefit them more in terms of finances. So once again, if it's going to a new company that they could possibly get like a bonus, raise, or promotion, or maybe get more hours, or possibly change up some, what's the word, they can maybe want to change up some tactics. If they're a business owner, they may want to change up their business tactics to maybe gain some more clients or sell more products, whatever they want to do. But it has to be something that is emotionally in tune with them. They have to make this decision based off of what they feel subconsciously, what they feel is right. So if somebody's trying to give this person external advice and like, how do I describe it? Somebody kind of wants to listen to their own voice right now. So I don't know if maybe this person in recent times or the past, maybe they've been rejecting some kind of advice from others or guidance. Maybe not in a bad way. I feel like this person really just wants to kind of do what they feel, or I'm not getting sword energy, so I can't say think, but this person really wants to do what they feel is right, even if others don't agree with it. I feel like this person really wants to go within, and maybe with the Tower being here as well, they probably want a transformation in terms of some kind of path in their life. Maybe their current path that they've been on, they feel like it's not really bringing them much fruition or not much, I don't want to say reward. I don't think reward is the moment, but they just may be feeling very dissatisfied because of the path that they're on, and they probably are seeking something different. I feel like they want a transformation in their life, possibly related to their finances, but we're going to see, what do they want, Spirit? What does this person want with my pile number 2s? Also, before I do that, let me scoot these over so you can see the cards better. In the future, I plan on getting a more professional setup. The iPhone stand I have, it doesn't allow me to bend it, so it hovers over the cards. I have to get a different iPhone stand and probably a new LED light as well, but just bear with me. I'm definitely going to be upgrading a lot of my equipment in the future, but I still want to make sure that you can see the cards regardless, because they are really freaking cute. I love this deck so much. I love the artwork and illustration. Another thing before I pull the cards for what do they want, I said this earlier, but as you can see in this card in the background, she's hovering, or he or she is hovering over a body of water. And now with the Page of Pentacles here, he's also floating around the body of water as well. I mean, obviously he's literally in the clouds and he has wings. This person may have liked angels at one point. If this person is spiritual, they may have some kind of angel figures in their home, or you may have angel figures in their home, or maybe they use the angel emoji a lot. But this person could definitely live by water, because with me already having like water energy astrologically. Sorry, I probably butchered that. And also with these two cards having bodies of water in them and ocean, this person could probably either live by the ocean, or they have at one point, or they like to go to the ocean. Like I said earlier, we have a desert here, so heavy picking up on possible like Southern California or New Mexico, somewhere in the south where there's also a beach nearby, or if not a beach, lakes. But just take that as it resonates. That could be very specific for somebody. I'm just picking up what I see in the cards. I'm seeing a desert and bodies of water, so picking up on possible Southern California. Just take it as it resonates. Maybe this person is from Southern California, or you are from Southern California. All right, Spirit, what does this person want with my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. What does this person want with my pile number 2s? 10 of Cups reverse. More cup energy reverse. So this person right off the bat, if this is a newer person that you've been dealing with, let's just say it's like a fling or a situationship, this is telling me right off the bat that they do not want a commitment. The 10 of Cups, if it were upright, that usually represents a happily ever after, a family, a solid commitment with somebody. Kind of pouring your all into somebody. I say the word pouring because with cup energy, you're literally pouring. But with it being in the reverse, that tells me right off the bat, if this is a newer person you've been dealing with, unfortunately, I'm not seeing that they want any kind of commitment right now, or either that, or maybe they just don't want a family. I don't know if you want a family and they don't want a family, but somebody here, at this moment, what somebody wants is not a heavy commitment. They probably don't want a lot of emotional baggage either. They probably don't want to be too, they don't want to pour into something. They don't want to give their emotional, emotional resources to somebody. They don't want to be emotional with somebody. It's giving the energy of somebody who at this moment may not want too much, they don't want emotions to be involved, whether that's in a relationship, or they don't want to deal with somebody else's emotions, or they may not want to deal with their own emotions. Maybe they're having a hard time dealing with their own emotions, which, like I said, we have the Tower here, we have Judgment in the reverse. The first card I pulled was the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person definitely is not in a very giving or generous energy right now. For what they want, they don't want to give, whether that be, I'm not really getting, I did get the Page of Pentacles, but I'm not really getting a lot of financial things in this reading. I'm not really picking up on too many financial things, but possibly they may not want to give money, they may not want to give time or resources, but I feel like they really just don't want to give emotions. They don't want to be emotionally involved. They don't want an emotional relationship, or they don't want to tap into their emotions. So somebody could be very stingy with their emotions right now, or how they're feeling. Just take that as it resonates. 10 of Cups reverse. Also, that's more water energy. So I know I've said this repeatedly, but right now, in terms of who this person could be as a zodiac sign, I'm definitely picking up they have to be a water sign, or they have some major water placement in their big 3. So I feel like this person could either have a water rising or a moon. They could obviously be a water sun sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I feel like I'm getting a sense that either their rising sign is a water sign, or their moon is in a water sign. Once again, their sun could be in a water sign too, but I'm heavy picking up on the moon or their rising. They have a water rising or moon sign. But yeah, for what this person wants is they don't want any kind of commitment. I know I already said that. They also don't want they don't want to expand either. I don't know what that expansion could be about, whether it's your relationship or something else in their life. Somebody who's not really willing to take things to another level with somebody or expand with somebody. Maybe they just don't want to expand within themselves. I'm going to pull another card. What else can you tell me about what does this person want with my pile number 2, Spirit? What else does this person want regarding my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. Two of Swords reverse. All right, this person is avoiding a conversation. They're avoiding a conversation or discussion or decision possibly. They could have also, it's possible some harsh words could have been said either in the past or recently. Somebody, whether it's you or this person, somebody could have said some harsh words. And with them not wanting to pour into an emotional connection and not wanting to expand in some way, this person could also, they don't want to take accountability. So I feel like this person is not taking accountability for their emotions or the harsh words that they may have said recently or in the past. Somebody's just not wanting to grow. Somebody's not wanting to grow. They're not wanting to apologize. They don't want to take accountability. And they're also like isolating themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this person's energy, if I have to be honest. In a way, because I'm an empathetic person, but in a way, it's like for whatever they're going through internally, I don't know what happened to this person or what's going on, but like in a way, I feel bad for their situation, but at the same time, they're just acting so like distant and cold, and they're not wanting to take any kind of accountability, possibly blaming others for why they feel like they're in this headspace or this emotional state. Somebody who's just like, they're not really looking at themselves or their situation clearly, and it's maybe just easier for them to blame others. I don't like that. Especially if this person is like older, like, I don't know, if they're in their, say, 20s or 30s possibly. It's especially older than 30, no offense to anybody, but I don't really like this person's energy. They could definitely want to avoid a conversation or harsh words that were said. They also want to avoid a decision possibly. I don't know what that decision is about, but there's definitely a lot of avoidance about a very important decision that has to be made, probably about a relationship is what I'm picking up on. And yeah, we have more water in this card, as you can see, more water embodying. So I feel like this person definitely lives by the ocean, or they really like to go to the ocean, they like to go to the beach, or they probably grew up around the beach somewhere. But with all the water being in this cards, I hate to repeat myself so many times, but heavy water in the natal chart, like I said, they have to have water somewhere in their big three, or they grew up around water, or they're currently living by water, or I mentioned kayaking earlier. I also realized that in this card, you can't really tell because it's not a clear like blue ocean or lake that you usually see, but obviously if he's in a boat that's also on water too, you have to, well, you have to be on a body of water in order to do kayaking and stuff. But I'm picking up this person likes to go in the water. They could have like scuba diving at one point, and or like I said, kayaking, scuba diving, snorkeling. Somebody who just really likes to be in the water. They may like surfing or have surfed at one point too, but somebody who likes to be physically involved in water. Aside from them possibly being a water sign, I feel like this person, something about actual water is significant with this person, but take that as it resonates. That could be very specific for maybe like one or two people. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull the last two cards. We're going to see the outcome of the situation. Apologize for moving these so much. I want to make sure that you can see all of the cards in the deck that I'm about to pull. Well, not all the cards in the deck, but the last 2 cards that I'm about to pull. All right, spirits, what is the outcome between this person and my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. Any kind of messages you can provide or guidance or signs from the universe, please let me know, spirits. What is the outcome of this situation for my pile number 2s? 5 of Wands in reverse. All right, well, that's kind of positive. I feel like there's definitely some defensiveness somebody could be coming out of, or if there was any kind of competitive energy at one point, whether if you felt like you were competing for this person or they were competing for you at one point, I feel like that's definitely going to be in reversal. That's definitely going to come to a stop. If anybody was feeling defensive and or competitive in the past, I feel like that energy is definitely, I feel like part of the outcome is going to be they're not going to have that behavior anymore. This is the only wand that I pulled so far. I mean, I have one more card after this, but in general, I'm definitely not, even though this is represented by Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody could have that in their chart, but this is the only wand. I'm still not really picking up a fiery energy. And with the 5 of Wands being in reverse, that's more diminished fire energy, if that makes sense. I feel like the outcome is any kind of struggle that you've been having with this person or they've had with you, I definitely feel like that is going to come to a close. Now, I don't know, because of this person's energy, I don't really know if you would want to continue things or if you are, based off of, like I said, they're not taking accountability, they're not willing to be vulnerable, they're not willing to open up emotionally. And sensing from the 10 of Cups being in reverse, they definitely don't want a commitment or a family or anything. We also have the Tower here, so I don't really know if you would want to continue things with this person or if they want to continue things with you. But the positive about the 5 of Wands being in reverse for the outcome is that is getting over a struggle and or challenge. So if whether that's around opening up emotionally, being vulnerable, possible arguments or disagreements you guys have either had in the past or if you're having that in this moment with this person. 5 of Wands being in the reverse, I definitely feel like the challenge, any kind of challenge, will be coming to an end. It's also possible that, yeah, I feel like if this person was competitive in any way at one point, once again, I'm not really picking up competitive energy here, even though we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Maybe somebody's not competitive enough. Somebody may be too emotional to be competitive. Take that as it resonates. Like, I mean, competitive energy, if it's healthy competitiveness, that kind of pushes us to want to do better. But if it's toxic competitiveness, and obviously nobody wants to be in that situation. Maybe this person they possibly, in the past, they didn't put up enough of a fight for you or the connection, is what it's telling me. As part of the outcome, as part of the outcome, yes, a challenge coming to an end, which is good, but it could also mean that somebody's not going to have the fight in them. Somebody's not going to want to fight for a connection, but just take that as it resonates. I'm going to pull one last card, and then I'm going to read the zodiac signs I have, which I think I've mentioned plenty of times now, and then I'm going to get this reading wrapped up. Spirit, what can you tell me about the outcome for pile number 1 pile number 2 and their person? It's possible that some messages in pile number 1 may be relevant for you. If you want to check out pile number 1 as well, sometimes two messages intertwine with one another. It could create a fuller picture for your situation. So, Spirit, what is the outcome of pile number 2 and their person? Who's missing and they're thinking of my pile number 2s, please? What's the outcome for this situation? Hi, I am so sorry about that. My pile number 2s, my phone just completely collapsed on, or my iPhone stand just completely disrupted that reading really fast. I'm so sorry about that. All right, we're going to pull the last card for the outcome. With that being said or done, this person, there could definitely be a disruption in this connection at the moment, or there was in the past. Somebody maybe could have broke their phone recently. Luckily, thank God my phone didn't break. That would be horrible. But somebody could have had, like, I don't know, somebody could have broken something recently, or this connection could have had a major disruption. Anyway, Spirit, what is the outcome? Last card for my pile number 2s, please and thank you. All right, 7 of Pentacles. So one more Pentacle card. So for the outcome, I definitely feel like it could, there could definitely be some kind of effort being put in. I feel like there could definitely be some kind, I feel like any kind of challenges or any kind of challenges or delays that you possibly could have had with this person or this connection, I feel like it's definitely going to reach some kind of reward and or fruition. I feel like things are definitely going to stabilize eventually, especially with the 5 of Wands being in the reverse and this clarifying that. I feel like the outcome is challenges coming to an end and some kind of stability being some kind of stability being built with this connection or situation. Now, I know earlier for what they want is, it seems like they're not wanting a commitment, but that could also be they just don't want a family maybe. Maybe one person wanted a family and the other person doesn't. But as part of the outcome, I definitely see something stabilizing in the future. Or maybe, like I said earlier, if this is related to somebody who specifically had some kind of financial or job loss, and I definitely feel like they are going to find better opportunities, or they're going to revive their finances. That's the outcome, and that could possibly help your relationship with this person. Maybe take it as it resonates, but maybe this person has felt this very inner isolating energy, maybe because of some kind of financial situation, but that could be very specific for somebody, because even though I have the Page of Pentacles here as well, overall this reading doesn't bring in a lot of Earth or Pentacle energy, but I feel like part of the outcome could definitely be something to do with finances. So maybe this person could be offered a really good financial opportunity, or if they've lost any kind of clients or revenue in their business, if they're a business owner, they could definitely be coming out of that. Or if this is you could be coming out of that as well. Also, the 7 of Pentacles, represents patience as well. So I feel like part of this outcome is somebody may be more patient with the connection or the other person, and that could definitely reap some rewards as well. Either way, I feel like there's definitely part of the outcome. I feel like there's definitely going to be some progress being made. Now, that is up to you if you want to continue this relationship with this person. Like I said, in this moment, it seems like there definitely some chaotic but emotional energy going on here. Either somebody's too emotionally closed off, somebody is isolating themselves too much. Maybe they've been spending too much time in solitude. It's possible. I mentioned them having some kind of relationship with water. Maybe this person has been, like, let's say they're into surfing or kayaking, or I don't know, just going to the beach in any way. Maybe they've been avoiding you and they've been like going to the ocean or a lake in private. Like maybe they don't even want anybody to go with them. Maybe they're just like to blow off steam, or to, I don't know, help nourish themselves in some kind of way. Maybe they like to go to water. Maybe they've been going somewhere where there's a body of water and just, I don't know, fishing, kayaking, surfing or swimming, or maybe just as simple as sitting by a body of water. Somebody could be physically going somewhere to a body of water to like isolate themselves, but that could be very specific for like one or two people. Anyway, that is what I have for you, my pile number twos. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry about the disruption. iPhones be going crazy nowadays, or maybe I should get a better iPhone stand, which I do plan on in the future. I'll be having a better setup with more professional equipment. That way you can, I want my iPhone to like hover over the card so you can see everything and there's overall more space available. But anyway, if any of these messages resonated with you or you like the reading, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It will definitely help my channel grow. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world right now. Thank you. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump right into it. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards. We're going to see who is missing you and are thinking about you. What is their current energy? How are they feeling in this moment? What do they want? And the last card is going to be the outcome. So we're just going to jump right into it. I hope you all are doing good in this evening, day, night, morning, whatever time it is where you are right now. It's pretty late where I am, so after I wrap up this reading, I'm probably just gonna head to bed. For my pile number 3s, who is missing my pile number 3s? Who is missing and they're thinking of my pile number 3s right now, spirits? What are the characteristics of this person? What behaviors could they have? What possible zodiac signs could I pull for them? 2, who is missing my pile number 3s? And who is missing and they're thinking about my pile number 3s? Thank you. I'm going to start off with just one card here. Let's see, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So right off the bat, if we're talking about zodiac signs, this could definitely be a Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpio. This person, maybe in this moment right now, this person could feel a little bit stuck in their life. Maybe they feel stuck in their energy, or maybe your relationship with this person might feel stuck. It may not feel like it's going anywhere. I would say this person probably... So a couple different ways I'm reading this is either this person is trying to hold on to control too much, where they don't want any surprises, they don't want anything to change. They could be very stubborn to change, or they are feeling stuck in wanting change. Maybe they are wanting change, they're wanting a different direction, but they may be feeling stuck right now with not a lot of progress doing so, or this relationship could feel stuck. Take it how it resonates. Somebody in this relationship may be just very stubborn. Somebody doesn't want to change, or somebody is maybe a little bit too addicted to control, trying to control the relationship or the dynamic possibly. I'm going to pull another card and see what else can we get about this person's energy, spirit, for my pile number 3s. 4 of Swords. So that is air energy. This person could definitely overthink a lot. They may be doing more thinking than doing in this moment, hence why they may feel stuck or unwilling to change. This person, as their energy, they could definitely be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here, this represents all the fixed signs, but since it's in the reverse, it may be more negative characteristics of these signs, possibly. Also, Aquarius is part of the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Swords is air energy. So maybe like, so far I'm catching like maybe strong Aquarius energy as well, but it doesn't have to be, or you could have that in your chart. Right off the bat, I'm getting this person definitely doesn't feel a lot of freedom in their life right now, whether that's physical freedom or maybe more mental freedom than anything. I feel like this person kind of seems like they want to throw in, they're starting to feel like they want to throw in the towel about a situation, or maybe the dynamic between the two of you. I don't say that to scare you or anything, that's just what I'm picking up here so far. With having water in this card, as you can see, I know it's in the reverse, but this person could also live by water, or you may live by water. It's also a possibility you guys may have been by or in water together. You guys could have gone to a beach together at one point, or possibly a lake, anywhere where there's a body of water. I don't know if that's significant or not. Let's see. Well, Spirit, can you tell me what is their current energy? Yeah, so far I'm picking up that this person, I feel like this person feels a lack of control in their life, whether it's about you in this relationship or something else. I feel like they're feeling a lack of control, and that's maybe making them feel like they're in this energy of, well, I haven't pulled their energy yet, but for who they could be as a person, somebody who maybe feels like giving up because of stagnancy, because they're not really seeing any change, or like I said, they may be very reluctant to change. Maybe they may be a very stubborn person for who they could be as a person. Spirit, for my pile number 3s, can we see what is their current energy in this moment, please? What is their current energy in this moment? For my pile number 3s, what is this person's current energy? Please and thank you. Ooh, more sword energy. Well, all right, so the 7 of Swords in the reverse, that's telling me that if somebody hasn't been honest in the past, or if they've tried to use like shortcuts or have some kind of sneaky behavior, I think their current energy is they may want to come out of that. They either want to admit something, or they don't want to do things, how can I explain it? Maybe they want to do things in a more ethical way. So if this person has been known to be sneaky in the past, or maybe a little bit guarded, or couldn't really pinpoint what their intentions were or what they were about, this person may want to come out of that energy and be more honest, whatever that could be about, whether it's about maybe their feelings towards you, or the relationship that you guys have, or anything they possibly could have been hiding. I feel like they want to come out of that, and hopefully you can expect some more honesty from this person. Also, once again, this card has water in it once again, so I can't help but feel like either one of you lives by water, somebody could live by a lake or a beach, or you guys may have went to a lake or beach together. So far, the embodiment, and they're both in the reverse. Both of these cards have water in them, and they're both in the reverse. So that's really interesting to me. And like I said, just take it as it resonates. I'm just picking up that somebody here could possibly live by water, since I'm getting 2 different cards. And also, another message before I pull another card for what their current energy is. Something in the fall could have been significant. I say that because the leaves around here, it's clearly fall time in this photo. The leaves are falling. It looks like probably like the middle of autumn here. So I don't know if something happened in the fall, or maybe you met this person in the fall. So possibly just like anywhere from 2 to 3 months ago. I don't know. I feel like fall could possibly be significant as well, but just take that as it resonates. Anytime messages don't resonate, never force anything that isn't for you. Also, feel free to check out another pile if you feel the need. Sometimes listening to more than one pile, 2 messages intertwined can create a fuller picture, or something that's possibly a little bit more relevant for you in your situation right now. All right, I'm gonna pull another card for what is their current energy. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this person's current energy for pile number 3? Jeez. Is every card I pull gonna be a freaking sword? So the 9 of Swords, this person was definitely in a worried state of mind right now. With the 9 of Swords clarified, the 7 of Swords reverse, I feel like this person may be coming out of worry and anxiety. The 9 of Swords represents somebody who is excessively worrying, having sleepless nights, really negative thought patterns. Somebody whose overall mental state probably wasn't the best, whether you knew that or not about this person. But with the 7 of Swords in the reverse, I feel like they may be trying to overcome that by wanting more honesty or wanting to be more honest, or they want to go about things in a more ethical way. If this person was ever, like I said, a little deceitful or shady or sneaky. Personally, anytime I draw the 7 of Swords upright, that's an immediate red flag for me, especially if it's about a person. Anytime I do a reading about a person, and if I see the 7 of Swords upright, I already want to like run and hide, because it's just very deceptive energy. It's a very manipulative person, somebody who's willing to basically do whatever they can to either get away with something or get what they want. Also, I don't even think you can see these cards. All right, I apologize for that. Since I have more cards coming in, I'm gonna scoot these over as well. But yeah, I think this person is coming with the 7 of Swords reverse, but with the 9 of Swords here as well. This person definitely could have been an overthinker, or I feel like they probably have thought more than they would act, or they think too much before they act. They think more than acting or taking chances or going about what they want. I'm getting heavy air energy so far. Sword energy represents Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So with having all these cards are swords so far, except for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But the Wheel of Fortune, even when it's in the reverse, like I said, it represents the fixed signs, which Aquarius is a fixed air sign. So this person could definitely be an Aquarius, or you may have that somewhere in your chart. All right, I'm going to pull, how are they feeling in this moment? Spirit, what can you tell me about how is this person feeling in the moment for my pile number 3? Please and thank you. How is this person feeling about my pile number 3s in this moment? Oh my God, 2 of Swords. So yeah, this person is definitely feeling like I feel like they need some kind of communication, or a decision needs to be made. They're definitely feeling some kind of conflict. Now, I don't know if this could be about you or another situation in their life at the moment, but I'm heavy picking up on there is definitely a lot of conflict here with this person. Like I said, I can't help but just get the energy that they're in their head, they're worrying too much or have worried too much in the past. And with how they're feeling in this moment, they definitely feel like they need some kind of communication, or they need some kind of decision to be made. Also, somebody could possibly be a little indecisive as well. I'm gonna pull one more card for how are they feeling in this moment. Spirit, what else can you tell me about how this person is feeling in the moment? Sorry, my light just turned off. There we go. Spirit, what else can you tell me about how does this person feel in this moment? So for my pile number 3s, how is this person feeling in the moment? Sheesh. I'm so sorry, but it looks like your reading is just going to be all sword energy. Jeez. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person is definitely feeling, for better or worse, they're not feeling very confident. in this very moment. I think this person is feeling, I feel like they've overthought to the point where they put themselves in this situation, or this lack mentality. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this person, I feel like this person is in a lot of, they just have a lot of mental baggage going on. So sorry about that, pile number 3s. I had a quick phone call I had to take really fast. But getting back into your reading, with this Ace of Swords reverse, it's definitely giving me the energy of somebody who hasn't had a victory with something, or they haven't defeated something, whether that be a mentality, a bad habit, or overall just lack of self-worth. I feel like this person is definitely dealing with an inner battle here. It could be external, but with all the sword energy here, I'm picking up it's definitely a mental thing. You could be dealing with somebody that, like I said, I think they just think too much. They don't really act. They're more of like they could be definitely more of an intellectual person, but I'm seeing it more of in a negative way. This person definitely is not feeling very victorious. Now, if the Ace of Swords was in the upright, that means that they overcame a challenge, they defeated something, whether real or imaginary, any kind of conflict they were dealing with, it like gets put to an end. But that's if the Ace of Swords is in the upright. However, since it's in the reverse, I feel like this person is definitely still dealing with a lot of mental blockages that they still need to overcome, which is probably the reason why they're in this, the reason why they're feeling this Two of Swords energy at the moment is because they don't have that, they don't have something within themselves that they need to demolish or get rid of. Could definitely be regards to negative thinking as well. Also with the Two of Swords here, that can sometimes that could represent an argument as well, or harsh words. So I don't know if you and this person at one point had said harsh words to one another, but I'm definitely picking up the energy of maybe some ungraceful words have been said at one point as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this person wants. Yeah, so far for zodiac signs, I mean, since it's all pretty much all air energy, it's definitely a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you have that in your chart. With the Wheel of Fortune being there, even though it's in the reverse, possibly a Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio. But and obviously Aquarius is part of that as well. It's all the fixed signs, but heavy air in this reading. It's crazy. So either you may have air in like all your big 3, or maybe this person's big 3, like their sun, moon, and rising are all air signs. I wouldn't really be surprised considering how much sword energy we have here. All right, Spirit, can you please tell me, what does this person want with my pile number 3s? Please, no more swords. I mean, the cards are what they are, but geez, I would like to see any other element right now. I'd like to see anything else but swords, please. What does this person want with my pile number 3, Spirit? Please and thank you. What does this person want? My pile number 3s. Okay. The moon. I like the moon card. However, one of the negative things I see with the moon is it can represent secrets, either someone who is secretive, or if you're reading about a situation. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera so you can see the cards better. Somebody who, for what they want with you, they do want an emotional connection with you. The moon rules Pisces, so it's heavy Pisces energy. It can also rule the sign of Cancer as well. It's all about intuition, nurturing, and in a way kind of like this your subconscious, but in a different way than the High Priestess card. With the moon being here, it's possible this person, I feel like they want more emotional closeness with you, or they want to maybe express some kind of emotion. However, they may want to do it in secret, or I hope this isn't the situation, take it as it resonates, but they may want you to be a secret, or they want to keep you a secret, because unfortunately that's what the moon can represent. Now if the moon was in the reverse, then that would be a secret coming out, something getting exposed. But since the moon is upright, that kind of tells me this person, I don't know, they may want to either keep you a secret, or they want to keep their feelings for you a secret. So it's somebody who could be very guarded also, where they don't really want to expose their feelings for you, or if you're dealing with any kind of third party situation. I hope you're not. I mean, I have no threes in this pile so far, so I'm not really sensing a third party, but if you know this person to be a shady person in the past or the present, then with the moon card being there for what they want, they may either want to keep a secret from you, or they want to keep you a secret from other people, or they want to keep a secret from you. I don't know what that could be. With all the sword energy here, it's possible they want to keep their mental state a secret. I feel like this person is in a very bad, like, mental conflict right now, or they have been recently in the past, and they may want to keep that a secret from you. So I don't know if this person acts like everything is fine. Maybe you could have no idea what this person is going through possibly, but it's maybe they want to keep their demise. They want to keep their, I'm trying to think of the right word. They want to keep their lack mentality a secret as well, because I'm sensing that, oh, this just flew out. This is also for what they want. So my pile number 3 is, this person definitely wants some kind of emotional connection with you. With the King of Cups being, or I'm sorry, not King, this is the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups being here, especially clarifying this moon card, there's definitely something emotional that this person wants to have with you, or maybe they want to have an emotional conversation, because like I said, how they're feeling in this moment, the Two of Swords came out. So maybe there's like a really emotional conversation that this person wants to have with you. For what they want, it's also with the Queen of Cups being here. Let's see. I feel like this person, they definitely may have some emotional secrecy as well. Because with the Queen of Cups clarifying the moon card, the moon can be about secrets. So I feel like this person may be hiding possibly maybe hiding secret emotional feelings for you. Maybe this person has come off really shallow in the past, or superficial, or maybe this person had more of an intellectual side to them, or they come off very intellectual, then definitely very cold. With all the sword energy here, this person could have definitely been very detached and cold as well. But now that I'm drawing a little bit of water energy, and there's a lot of water physically in these cards. I mean, I already mentioned the beach and or a lake earlier. Once again, with the Two of Swords being here, I'll pull it up closer. There's a lot of water here too. So it's possible this person also has water in their chart. I'm still picking up more dominant air energy, but they could also have some water in their chart, or you have water in your chart. Take it as it resonates. But it's possible this person has tried to play a facade of being very emotionally detached and maybe even aloof at times, but with the Queen of Cups being here under the moon card, I feel like maybe they want to have a conversation with you about possible emotional feelings they have for you. maybe that could shock you in a way, because if this person has been really aloof or detached or emotionally unavailable, if they suddenly decide like, oh, I really want to have like an emotional conversation, I don't know if you would really trust this person or not, especially with all this detached sword energy that I have here. I don't really know about this person. I plan on being nothing but honest in these readings, and I'm not, I try not to see the swords as like too negative, but when I do readings for myself or others, I'll be honest, I really don't like sword energy. It's just a lot of coldness, detachment. Yes, they can be very intellectual and smart, but I feel like they can also put themselves in their own demise because of their like mentality. Sometimes when the swords are reversed, I see that as more positive than if they were upright. But anyway, I don't mean to be negative or anything. I really hate seeing sword, especially this many swords in one reading. I personally wouldn't like this person's energy. I know I don't know this person, but whoever they are, I feel like I personally wouldn't trust them. I'm sorry, pile number 3. I have to be honest with you. I would not trust this person. Even if they do have emotional feelings for you, I just feel like there's something a little off about this person. All right, so I'm gonna pull the last couple of cards. We're gonna do the outcome. I apologize for my setup. I plan on having a more professional viewing in the future. Right now, the iPhone stand I have, it doesn't allow me to like flip it over so it hovers over the cards and you can see everything like super visibly. I'm definitely going to be upgrading my equipment in the future, so bear with me. Just trying to make sure that you can still see all of the cards. I'm going to pull the last 2 cards. We're going to see the outcome. So Spirits, what can you tell me about pile number 3's outcome? What is the outcome of this situation for my pile number 3's? Please and thank you. Once again, only take these messages as they resonate. Unfortunately, not every reading is going to be rainbows and butterflies. I've definitely had my fair share of negative readings as well. I'm not saying this reading's completely negative, but for who this is, where this reading is specifically talking about a specific person, and this is just me, but when swords come up to me as somebody else, whether it's somebody else's energy, somebody as a person, somebody's feelings, I hate sword energy. It can still be positive, but when you're listening to a romantic read, I don't like to get swords in a romantic read. That's just me. All right, pile number 3. Spirit, what can you tell me for the outcome? What is the outcome for my pile number 3s? Please and thank you. All right, 7 of Wands reverse. So with the 7 of Wands reverse, that is telling me that there may be some kind of challenge or conflict that somebody's coming out of. This person, for the outcome, it's possible that you or this person could be coming out of defenselessness. Excuse my language. It's possible that somebody could be coming out of defenselessness. Sorry, I don't know why that's such a tongue tire for me. Somebody could have been very guarded in the past. Somebody may have had to carry a lot of stuff on their own at one point. They may have felt backed into a corner by other people, but with it being in the reverse, this is telling me that some kind of conflict or defensiveness is coming to an end for the outcome. So I don't know if this person has been super defensive in the past, or maybe you could possibly be a little defensive, but part of the outcome is definitely going to be coming out of that energy. So maybe embracing a little bit more trust, embracing more honesty, more faith in the connection possibly. What else? Yeah, I think this person, I feel like part of the outcome could be this person could be a little bit more, what's the word? Maybe a little bit more put together. They could also be more patient. I'm going to show you this card in a second. So here we have a lion, and then we have them like kind of like they're feeling backed into a corner here, as you can see. They're feeling, basically they feel like it's an unfair advantage. I mean, obviously, this is a cat, but if this was a human and you're backed into this tree or corner or whatever, and you have a freaking lion in front of you, well, obviously you're at a disadvantage because, you know, you have no way to defend yourself. But however, that was if it was in the upright. With that being in the reverse, I have a feeling that somebody is going to feel like some kind of blockage is coming to an end, or some kind of defensiveness. I can't say that word. Oh my God. Defensiveness. Somebody is coming out of that defensiveness, whether it be you or them. Wand energy represents the fire sign, so this person could have Aries, Leo, or Sag in their chart, or you could have that in your charts. All right, last card. What can you tell me about the outcome for my pile number 3s, please, and thank you. Knight of Cups, nice. So for the outcome, I definitely see this person being more open with you. I definitely see them hopefully expressing their feelings. Like I said, if they usually have an exterior being calm, cool, and collected, and detached, and aloof, and emotionally unavailable, all the stuff that we pretty much can't stand in a person nowadays, I have a feeling that they're going to start being a lot more vulnerable with you. And like I said earlier, with the Queen of Cups being here, and now we have the Knight of Cups next to it, we have the Moon here. I'm hoping somebody reveals a secret, or they have a plan to express more emotion towards you. Somebody could definitely be maybe coming out of an aloof energy, and they're willing to be more vulnerable with you. Yeah, and I said this earlier in the reading, but I can't help but feel like one of you lives by water, maybe both of you lives by water, or this person may have heavy water in their charts. I mean, I'm picking up heavy air, but because of all the water in this, and all the water that are in these cards, this has water in them, this has water, this has water, this is water, this is water. And even the Knight of Cups here, there's a little bit of water. You can tell that she's sitting right by the water. She's about to fill up her cup, but then the Knight is handing her a cup. So it's like the Knight is offering her a cup. So somebody could definitely be offering you some kind of emotion, or an emotional conversation possibly. I think this person may decide to be a little bit more vulnerable. I just hope they're doing it for the right reasons. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you, my pile number 3s. I'm going to read the zodiac signs for you real fast. We have heavy air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio as well. And we only have one wand. I'm not really getting a lot of fire energy. I did pull the 7 of Wands reverse. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I think this person is either dominated by, this person has to be either an air sign or a water sign, or you have that in your chart. But take the reading as it resonates. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 3. I hope you have a great evening, night, or day wherever you are. If this reading resonated with you in any way, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. Take care. Thank you for being here.